Hi, welcome back to Caribou Farmhouse. If you're new here, my name is Kate and I run the blog for cariboufarmhouse.com. So last week we canned peaches and we made the spice peach recipe, and if you tried it, leave a comment below because I would love to know if you actually tried it or not, or tag me on Instagram because I love when you tag me in your recipes or when you try one of my recipes because it just feels so good. But today we are using the rest of the peaches, and I had some jalapenos in the fridge, so we are going to make these, combine them, and we're going to make a kind of spicy but sweet jam. Today, I feel like I'm shaking this like a Moroccan, what are they called? The shakers? I can't remember, Morocco. Today we are making a sweet and spicy jalapeno peach jam. Just like the last video, I'll link that one below if you want to know some of the more specifics on canning. So I'm sanitizing my lids right now. I'm just bringing my lids to a boil. I put my wet jars into the stove here at 160. That just helps keep them sanitized too, because I'd already pre-sanitized them by washing them. And now I'm bringing my canner up to a boil. I'm going to bring it up to a gentle boil, and now we are going to rough cut the peaches. Same thing, these peaches are the semi-cling, so they just come off so beautifully. So I'm not even going to blanch them because they just, as you saw in the last video, they come off just like a wrapper. They come off beautifully. So I'm going to rough cut them. I'm going to add them to my pot, again a non-reactive pot just like last time. And then with my pot I'm going to add in the sugar, the pectin, the apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and then I'm going to add my jalapenos. So now we're going to add our sugar, our pectin, our ginger, our apple cider vinegar, our lemon juice, and our lemon rind. So I've had to start wearing gloves while chopping jalapenos because a couple years ago, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but it is funny. I had all my family over for Christmas, and I had about 15 people over, and about 25 minutes before everyone was supposed to come, I decided to make a really quick cranberry jalapeno salsa. And after I had cut it up, I washed my hands real well, I thought, and then I kind of itched my nose, and then my nose was burning, and I hadn't really clued in that it was the jalapenos, and so I kind of smudged it, and then my lip was burning, and then my eyes started burning, so I wiped my eyes, and then everything was burning, and then I clued in that it was the jalapenos, so then I washed my face with water and kind of smeared my hands all over my face, and then my whole face was burning, and it was scarlet red, and I have crazy sensitive skin. Like, I can't even go for a facial at the spa most of the time because it just burns my skin. And so my face was burning, and everyone's supposed to show up within like the next 20 minutes, and I was scared to open my eyes, but I was trying to squint and Google what to do, and I had heard that milk works when you're dealing with spicy food, and so I poured milk into a bowl, and I was trying to like hand spritz it onto my face, and that didn't work. And I didn't want to, I had my face all done, my hair was all done, I was all ready to go, and I didn't want to dunk my face in the bowl, but it just kept burning and burning and burning. And so finally, like 10 minutes before people showed up, I just poured the milk in the bowl, I held my face in the bowl, And then everyone showed up and I was still trying to get the burning off my face, but it finally worked. The milk actually did work. But now I use gloves, even though they don't look very good. Now I use gloves because I don't ever want to go through that again, because it was really horrible and really embarrassing. And so now the gloves are just super easy that I can just take on and off. So I just hit it with the immersion blender for about a minute, just to break up the bigger chunks. I still want it to have a little bit of that texture within the jam. I don't want it to be like a pure jelly, but I want it to have some texture. And then I actually put a plate in the freezer in the beginning, and I want it to be really cold because that's how I'm going to test my consistency. And after I put it on the plate, I can see if however thick I want it and how it runs. And it's also a really good time to taste test. Thank you for stopping by Caribou Farmhouse. I hope that you enjoyed today's video on canning peach jalapeno jam. If you're new here, I hope that you subscribe before you go, and we'll see you next time.